Hey guys, it's me Zach, this is Potato, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, hi, I'm back. I know it's been a second, and I just want to say, like, anytime I come on here with a bun in my hair after a while, you know, I'm just like busy going through some stuff in real life outside of YouTube. And it means, it just means that there's a lot going on. It just means a lot going on. And, in all seriousness, what it really means is that I'm going to work out in a little bit. And I've been experimenting with ways to, like, tie my hair back. It's never been long enough up to this point to, like, do this since I started growing it out. But now it is. So we're gonna try this out for today's workout. But I do just have to apologize that this is the video you're getting from me today. There have been some things happening in our home today that I just, like, should I talk about it? I really feel like I should talk about it, but, like, it's just, well, I don't know. maybe I shouldn't talk about it. So what I'll say is that for whatever reason, Noel invited a friend over to help move a big mirror. We have actually, I've taken photos in front of this mirror, okay? It's where the original cable toe picture came from. And Noel invited a friend over today to help move it, and apparently the only time that they could do that is while I would normally be filming for the YouTubies. And then, of course, like, Poe is triggered by strangers in our home. And by strangers, I mean anybody besides me and Noel, even if he has met them many times, okay? So there was just no way to do it. And plus, also, that mirror, what you don't know is that, okay, so there's a door right here, a door to our home, a door to my office right here, and on the other side of it is basically the little, like, foyer entrance where that mirror hangs on the wall. And so also on top of just, like, Poe barking, like, even if I had wanted to film something, you would have been able to hear all of their commotion over there. So apparently it was the only time that they were able to do that in both of their schedules, both Noel's schedule and our friend's schedule, but nobody consulted with my schedule. So here we are. But I know a lot of you get worried if I don't post a video at my regular time, because I don't have an assigned schedule. I think, as many of you know, if you've been here long enough now, I never really wanted to promise an assigned schedule because I knew I wouldn't always be able to keep it. And I knew that if I went 2 days, though, in a row, because I didn't post anything on Monday, I knew that if I went 2 days in a row, Monday and Tuesday, that some folks would probably be wondering what was up. And I don't want to leave you hanging, especially because I know I've been talking about some health issues recently on my channel, and I didn't want you all to think that there was something health-wise that was wrong or anything like that. In terms of, like, a health update about the CT scan I got and what may or may not be going on in my abdomen, I promise I'll let you know if there's something major that needs to happen, or that, like, is going on, or, like, once I get a definitive answer. The reality is right now is I have not gotten a definitive answer yet, and so I don't want to keep coming back with, like, updates for you all if there's not, like, a concrete thing to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm kind of playing phone tag with a number of doctors and things like that. I gave this update on Twitch yesterday, so it might be a little bit of a repeat for those of you that watch me in both places. But this will probably be it, and then any other additional updates between now and, like, any kind of definitive answer, I'll probably give occasionally on Twitch, and that's it until I know something more. Does that sound good? Fair? I want to keep people in the loop because I do want to keep people in the loop because I know a lot of you genuinely are concerned about me, about my well-being and what might be going on, and lots of questions and things like that. So I think because I already brought it up, I'll give you this update, and then until I got like a definitive answer about things, I'll just provide brief updates. And I am rambling over here because I'm for sure repeating myself a whole lot. So, and that's not even like a parody or anything. It's just I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I don't have any notes, and sometimes when I'm not doing just like a basic reaction, if I don't have some kind of outline in front of me, I do go off course. Actually, if you do watch me on Twitch, I go off course all the time. So, anyways, here's the deal. I woke up yesterday, saw that I had some results from my CT scan, and by that I mean a report that the radiologist who was reviewing the scan made. A lot of it was stuff I didn't understand, to be honest with you, and so I mostly waited to hear something from my doctor before I jumped to any conclusions. My doctor did call me a couple hours after I read it and wanted to talk to me. He told me he had plans to talk to our radiologist and also to check in with a GI doctor that he's worked with before to discuss what's going on further. Oh, you okay, girl? He ended up going over 3 things that were in this report. One of the things that seems to be the largest issue of concern is something called mesenteric paniculitis. I'm looking at like the words spelled out in front of me so I don't mess that up. And they're not sure that that's what it is, but it's what it could be. And so basically there's this thing in your abdomen called mesentery, which to my understanding is basically like this layer of maybe fat or something like that is covering your organs and keeps them all together. And apparently for some people, sometimes, maybe not super common, but that gets inflamed and there's like inflammation and it can cause pain similar to like what I've been feeling. Something to note is that, I had the really intense pain a few weeks ago, and since then I've had smaller amounts of pain, but in various parts of my abdomen, and my doctor did say that might check out with this particular issue. Apparently, though, they can't really be sure that that's what it is unless they do a biopsy, which my doctor was like, that's very invasive, obviously. And so he really wants to make sure we've considered all the options and things like that before we assume that's what it is, and also why he wants me to go talk to a GI doctor to get more insight and information. Additionally, there is a small calcified lesion near my colon, and he says that that's probably nothing to worry about, that our body will often calcify things to section them off if they were bad or causing harm at one point, and that it's most likely just benign and nothing to worry about. And then the other thing that I actually asked my doctor about, because I noticed it when I read the report, is that the report of the CT scan went through individual organs of your digestive system and talked about if they were normal and things like that. And I know a lot of people in my comment section were very concerned about something related to my gallbladder, but I had blood work that did suggest that there was nothing wrong with it, and actually the CT scan said that my gallbladder was normal as well. The one thing that was of note is that there was a note that my pancreas was slightly enlarged. And my doctor also had questions about that because, like I said, I did get blood work done, and nothing in the blood work, I guess there's something that he tested in the blood work that would have suggested if there was pancreatitis or something like that happening. So he's not really entirely sure what's going on with that. It's possible that at some point I did have pancreatitis or like an issue with my pancreas. And when the blood work was done, it just was like not strong enough for that to be an issue. I don't know. Anyways, all of this to say is, I know because I'm sharing this, I'm probably going to get a lot of people with a lot of feedback and things like that about my health and what I should or shouldn't do. And I do appreciate that because I know it's coming from a good and well-intentioned place, but also just know that I am like interacting with my doctors about this and working on a solution with people who are medical professionals and are well equipped to help me with my health. So while I appreciate the well-meaning of I think what will probably be a lot of advice in the comments, do know that I am like taking this seriously and I do appreciate your concern. I am having a little bit of issues getting stuff scheduled with the GI doctor that my doctor has been talking to, which is a whole other situation type of deal. That's really just a communication thing, I think. But it is what it is, and we're working on it. Also, I don't know. Do y'all see a lot of dandruff on this hoodie? This isn't a hoodie. There's no hood on this. On this sweatshirt, this merch from my merch shop. If you do, and this is also the perfect time to tell me that I look the same as I always do, but if you do notice it, I did get my roots touched up on Saturday. Actually, the last video I posted on this channel, I filmed, I went and got my roots done, and then I came home and edited it. It's my least favorite word in the world. I was watching that video. So many compliments on my hair from that video, which I truly appreciate. I actually had parted it to a different side that day, and the whole time I was watching it, like as I was editing, I was thinking, one, my part looks so stupid. And two, I was like, oh, your roots are so bad, which I already did have my hair appointment scheduled, so it's not that big of an issue. But it was an issue to me trying to watch myself back. So hearing all of you say that my hair looked really good in that video, I was like, oh, this is eye-opening. This is stunning. This has never been done before in the world. And it was affirming above all else. So I do appreciate that. Otherwise, here we are. Oh, the other reason though that I didn't have time to film like some kind of reaction. I was thinking about revisiting the old Foodie Booty because it hasn't quite been a month because I am doing this like once a month kind of reaction thing. But I was thinking about it and I might not get a chance to do it like after a full month has been passed. So the last time I posted a Foodie Booty video was August 30th. So it has almost been a month, but not quite. But I'm thinking, so this week on September 30th, when it will have been a month, that's a Saturday, I'm going to be doing a 12-hour live stream on Twitch from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Time here in Chicago. And so I'm obviously not going to be able to do that. I'm imagining I'm going to be very exhausted. And so I was thinking, I got time now. Who knows, once Amberlynn is moving and grooving in Oklahoma or wherever she's at, how much time I'm going to have once she starts hopefully maybe posting more regularly. So I was going to revisit the Foodie Booty. I had troubles deciding even which one in particular to react to. The one I was thinking about was like 24 minutes long, so I knew with the time that I had, I was probably not going to have time to like actually react to it and edit it and go to my workout this afternoon and stream on Twitch from 4 to 6 p.m. So there's that as well. I don't know. I feel like such a mess right now, to be honest with you. I feel like I have been struggling to get everything together and have my life together today, but it's okay. Y'all always tell me it's really fine that I don't have to apologize for not being around or things like that. And I do just want to say I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing, but I do like to keep y'all in the loop when I can, you know? I do like to let y'all know if I'm busy or what's happening and things like that. Which, by the way, speaking of busy too, I mentioned this as well. But an additional reason why I'm thinking I might do Chantal sooner rather than later is also because I'm going to Las Vegas, actually for my third time in a year, which is crazy. I really wasn't planning on another Vegas trip. And then Lady Gaga, who I love and enjoy and have seen several times in concert. You know, a lot of gays have like their one girly pop that they are just like obsessed with. Mine is in fact Lady Gaga, and she announced that she was doing this jazz and piano show, and it's only there for like a month-ish. And so I got tickets to go and see it. So, because of that, also next week is going to have some limited time and availability as well. So we really should try to fit in our monthly Foodie Booty. I know a lot of y'all don't care about what's happening with her, but I do really enjoy just checking in, having no idea what's going on with her for the past month. So if there's like a particular video on her channel that you think is worth checking in and checking out and things like that. Ooh, I just got real close to the camera. Let me know, because I'm willing to take suggestions there. Not willing to take suggestions about my medical, my medical situation, my medicals, but would be willing to take some suggestions on what Foodie Booty video you might want me to watch, you know? Also, though, with that being said, she uploads so fucking often. I'm actually kind of shook how... Well, I'm not really, because most of the videos are her eating, and she seemingly is stuck in Thailand for whatever reason right now. And so I'm sure she has nothing but time to just eat and film videos. But she's some days posting, like, multiple videos in one day, which I'm just like, that's a lot. But good for you. Good for you, I guess. Keep the hustle up. Keep on eating. Keep on mukbanging, you know? But if you have any suggestions, I guess the point is just let me know. Otherwise, I don't know. I guess this is just a rambly video today from the old Zachary mic. It really, truly is. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but this is what you're getting today. I just didn't want anybody to worry about me. We're doing fine over here on the Zachary Mike channel. I'm just not functioning at that full horsepower, you know? That's something in cars, right? That makes them go fast or makes them function really well. Is it, right? The other problem with Nola inviting somebody over is to like work on this mirror thing, is they came in at like 10 a.m., which is not early by any means, but I am just strictly not a morning person. And on top of that, I woke up a little later today because I've been having, you know, it's fall time. it's turning into autumn, and the season change always messes with my sinuses and congestion and stuff. So I took some NyQuil last night to help me sleep through the congestion. And whenever I take NyQuil, it like knocks me out, and it knocked me out through the whole night up until like it's time to wake up, and I don't set an alarm for myself. So I just woke up at like 9 this morning, and so that was that 1 hour of time, not enough time for Zachary Michael to like ready themselves to be around other people. You know? So that also was the struggle. I'm sure our friend who, like, this friend is like an acquaintance, right? So I don't know them as well as some people in our life, but like I know them okay. I know them good enough. And I'm sure they're just like, who is this monster of a human? Morning breath, this grumpy ass face, and yeah, I don't know where I was going with that thought, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, I should probably just wrap this up, but if you made it all the way through this just ramble of a video today, well, thank you. Thank goodness for you specifically. Appreciate it so much, because some days this is all you can give. And you know what? What's important is that I woke up today and I gave it to you. Okay? I gave it to you. Why did I kind of feel like, I don't know, in my head, as I was saying that, I feel like I was channeling Mary Crosby from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which I don't know that I'm trying to ever channel Miss Mary, but here we are. Oh my god, everybody, I forgot to film an outro, so my apologies. I just got back from the gym and realized as I was editing that I had not filmed one. So I'm going to do that right now. But before, I'm glad I kind of did forget, because a couple things. One, I need to tell y'all, I told y'all I was experimenting with my hair pulled back to work out. I met with my trainer, and he said, and I hadn't met with him for like a week because he was on vacation, okay? And he said to me, "Oh, your hair's gotten so long. You're doing a bro knot now." Sir, a bro knot? The way I literally gagged when he said, I went, I said, what we're not gonna do is call it a bro knot. What we're bro not doing is calling it a bro knot. So yeah, so there's that. That was the other thing. The other thing, though, I remembered is that y'all had asked me some questions, and I realized I wanted to answer one of them. Y'all have been asking me. Nobody asked me. This is just a question I wanted to answer for you all, okay? But y'all have been asking about what some of my trinkets were on this little shelf behind me. Also, sorry about the lighting. I'm recording on my webcam that I use for Twitch, because that's just what I'm doing, because that was what is going on my computer? Things are popping up. You hear all those? What is going on? Why are things popping up? Okay, so nobody asked me about this. I just wanted to share some new little trinkets. So this is Chrissy. She's a doll with a dinosaur head, and she even has she came with a tag that says her name on it. So this is Chrissy. I know a lot of you have been wondering about Chrissy back there. And then one of my moderators / friend that I've actually met in real life, one of my Twitch moderators, Shay206, once upon a time went to an estate sale for a woman who used to be a manager at a McDonald's. And she just happened to have a bunch of little Furby toys from McDonald's chilling at our home. Actually, I've always had a few of them scattered around. You can see back on the shelf. But I've been looking for like a clear vase to put them in. So this is my little Furby vase. How fun is that? How fun is that? So anyways, they'll be living over here now, along with Miss Chrissy, who is chilling here. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got today. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I'm so sorry I look like this. I most definitely will not be wearing this shirt in my next video because, well, it's very sweaty. It's very sweaty. But thanks so much for watching today. If you're brand new to my channel for whatever reason and this is your first video you've ever watched, welcome. Greetings. How are you doing? Make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!